It is very striking to me that something has happened that has made what was previously what seemed a smaller, manageable problem into something that's exploded everywhere.
I think it's just a massive, massive problem, and so hidden as well, because there's all the just people who sleep on sofas, different house, different friends, and they just don't get counted in the statistics.
People have a misconception about homeless, that we're all going to rob you. We're not, we're just trying to get on like everybody else. Make the best of a bad situation.
I walk down the street and I'm sometimes close to tears seeing people in such desperate situation.
There's a huge problem in Salford, and I don't quite know how it developed to the state it's developed now, but I think we've damn well got to do something about it.
I don't feel that people quite understand enough just how big this problem is.
Most of us are only 4 or 5 paychecks away from being homeless.
It can't to you, it can't to me, and I don't forget that for a second. And there is these assumptions made about drugs and alcohol and people on benefits, and it just is not true.
When I was homeless myself, I never made myself look homeless or stink or be scruffer.
There's often an assumption that it's a choice that people live on the streets. It's not a choice.
Something's gone wrong in their lives in the way that something goes wrong in almost everybody's life. And with an unfortunate combination of circumstances, you can end up without a roof over your head.
I used to be a graphic designer, I've lost my business. That's why I became homeless.
I got intentionally made homeless. I had to move to Liverpool because that's where my baby mum lives. So I moved in with her for a while. Then she kicked me out and then I was homeless again. So then I stayed at my dad's house and then got kicked out of there. And then I was homeless again on the street.
Having to sleep in a doorway, I never ever dreamt I would have to do anything like that.
Living in a hostel is extremely stressful. They actually had me sleeping in a cupboard.
Things happen so quickly and so easily in life that people need to try and remember, like, you need to walk in somebody else's shoes to really understand.
There's several organisations in Salford that help the homeless.
It's a shame that faith-based and voluntary sector organisations that operate in the city, they're unfunded. They do rely on volunteers and they do rely on charitable donations to keep them going. And it's something that we as a city council feel really strongly about in terms of pushing as much as we can to help those organisations, but also being on the people's side.
If it wasn't for the people themselves that actually work in these roles, that care about the people that come in, I don't think I would have ever made it to this point. I would still be sleeping in my tent.
We just need to take some action and support each other, work as a team together, and get something done about it.
I think the really big problem with homelessness is that most people view homeless figures as different, and they're not. They're just the same as us.
Open